Today is Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. I got a fucking list here for you. Okay? I got a motherfucking list. Another motherfucking list. Obviously written by a black woman looking to do her due diligence in attacking us every fucking day, every minute of every fucking hour. They never shut the fuck up. They never stop blabbing and talking, and they never do anything to better themselves or change the situation or anything. It's all about arguing and competing and shit, and wishing they had a penis so that they could fuck us and shit. And big up at everybody that is trying to drag us down collectively while telling themselves that they're different and shit, okay? That they deserve everything and that they're strong and brave, but the most unprotected and shit, you know? Yeah. Yeah, fucking list, man. It's another fucking list. So we're gonna read this fucking list, okay? Alright, here we go. Okay. Here is 10 zesty/sassy things men do. Number 1, blocking a woman. Number 2, wanting to be chased by a woman. Number 3, using women lingo, giving/period, etc. 4, asking a woman for money or 50/50 on bills. Number 5, saying men are the prize. Number 6, arguing back and forth with a woman. Number 7, treating homeboys better than girlfriend/wife. Number 8, talking down on a woman on podcasts. Number 9, asking what do you bring to the table. And finally, number 10, trying to tell a woman how to dress, how to act, or how to live their goddamn lives. Alright, these were the supposedly a black woman's list for the 10 most zesty/sassy things men do and shit. And if you read that bullshit, and read between the lines, I can sum this up as we want to punch you in the nose, give you a bloody nose, and you just suck it up and shit, okay? But you snort, you suck up that bloody snot back in your nose, and then we'll do it all over again. When I look at this shit, they just want you to be their victims, okay? They're victims. And I say, fuck that noise, okay? I say, keep doing everything on this motherfucking list and shit for the most part and shit, okay? Keep doing everything on this goddamn list because all of the dissident, portions of this supposed ethnic community emanate from between their goddamn legs, okay? They feel so fucking entitled while giving nothing and having a childish, fucked up mindset and shit. There's no word for that other than, black identity extremists. They sitting in their own fucking house, setting that bitch on fire, all right, and then getting on their phones and twerking. Yeah, it's a day before Valentine's motherfucking day. I'm really considering making another Valentine's Day special and shit. Every Valentine's Day special that I've put out has been banned by YouTube over the last 2.5 years. Okay, I'm not even joking about that. Even I tried to repost it, they snatched it down because I came looking for a bunch of weaves. Okay, I collect them bitches like Indian scalping motherfuckers. Alright? Yeah, so, this was the 10 most zesty/sassy things men can do. And the most telling that it's a black woman writing this bullshit is, a few things on the list actually. Asking a woman for money on 50/50 on bills, saying men are the prize, arguing back and forth with a woman. That's when I knew it was a black bitch. I know it was a black ass, misandrist. I knew it. When I heard that arguing back and forth with a woman, they don't want you to say shit to them, but they want to just wag their finger in their face and get in front of you and bark and shit and bump chests with you and shit and, shove your ass and shit. You ain't supposed to do nothing. You supposed to stand there and shit while they slap you up and, rip part of your clothing off and shit and, just basically steal on your ass and then run behind the nearest goofy and shit, the nearest son husband and shit. And throw rocks and hide their fucking hands, talking down on a woman on podcasts. There's another black female bullshit, okay? Asking what do you bring to the table? Because we really want to know. All you guys talk about bringing to that fucking metaphorical red table is a goddamn hole and shit, okay? There's holes all over the fucking planet and the universe. And your hole is literally a black hole and shit for anybody trying to do anything with their life or make something of themselves. Okay, you have to prove me wrong. The burden of proof is on you motherfuckers. Y'all been fucking up for over 100 goddamn years. Okay, and the last are telling a woman how to dress, how to act, and how to live their lives. Because a lot of you on that sprinkle bullshit. You're on that sprinkle bullshit, and you want to be a prostitute and shit, but be treated like Princess fucking Diana and shit, okay? That shit ain't happening, okay? You better look around and see where you live at. You live in a dystopian, fucked up future, and you working on your own Ragnarok, okay? Y'all can look that up. Okay, it's not just a fucking Thor movie and shit. It means the end of all things, right? And that's where the black community is right now. You know, you got a lot of motherfuckers, with their head up their ass. They say it ain't no gender war. They say it ain't no fucking gender war. You tell me what you think is shit. When you go outside and you walk around, you talk to some bitch under 30 and shit and see what she says to you. See if she used the words misogynoir. Right, she's using any of that shit. Patriarchal, yeah, you use that shit. Hey, you looking at a dumbass bitch, who wants you to fund her misandry and her bullshit lifestyle and her disease busted box and shit, because a lot of them motherfuckers is running the ropes on the number of STDs they can have in one fucking body. Yeah, it sounds like I hate bitches, right? And I don't even hate women or nothing. I hate these goddamn women. I hate their mindset. I want to destroy their minds. Alright? I want to destroy that misandry in their heads and shit. I have a very good reason for feeling the way I do. Alright? Especially about black goddamn women. When I was raised in a matriarchal house, and I don't hate my mother. I loved my mom. I love my grandmother. All that. I fought for their ass and shit before I even knew what the fuck was going on. Okay? Didn't know I was robbed in the cradle of a future that I could have had. That I was dirt and shit, okay? Is that zesty? Is that sassy and shit to simply say the mother is the first teacher of the goddamn child? You know, is that, am I lying about any goddamn thing? Isn't the mother the first teacher of the child? You know? Am I lying when I say that, since you guys give birth and everything, you maybe if you don't want to be a baby's mom and shit, you could just look at the penis that's about to go inside you and see if there's anything covering that bitch. Because if it's not, and you don't want it in there, then whoever's doing that is basically committing themselves to a life of prison. Right? They commit a crime and shit. Okay. All right. You guys want to dress like whores and twerk and talk loud and bitch, and then cry and shit and then say you're a delicate little flower and shit. I'm like laughing my fucking ass off. Not flipping you the bird. All right. Maybe a bunch of guys are flipping you the bird. All right. I'm gonna tell you, for many years I was non-selective when I actually gave a shit and didn't know nothing about life. Was totally clueless, didn't get no guidance, no nothing, right? And during that time, I banged a lot of fucking bitches, a lot of black women and shit, and I didn't take them no fucking dinner, no movies, no nothing. I busted it back out, shit. Okay, as much as humanly possible I could do and shit. And some of them were non-select women too, but they thought they were the shit. They thought they were doing something, like, hey, I'm doing something and shit. Really, you're just giving me use of your hole. Shit, I had bitches get mad because I told them they can't come over my fucking house. Okay? I had chicks coming over to my fucking place, getting their backs broke, and then trying to, borrow something so they have a reason to come back over there and shit. But I would just buy some new shit. Whatever they left loaned to them, I would just replace it with something. The same shit. And that was my simp days, I guess you would call it and shit. Okay, and I've seen a lot of you old broads who you out here poisoning the minds of these young women. Hey, you don't need to do nothing and shit. Okay, you don't do nothing, man. It's a turnkey business now. Black female hatred of black men is a turnkey business. It's self-perpetuating and shit as it goes slouching towards Bethlehem, driven into and through multiple walls by hordes of Babylon and shit, okay? This is a pre-Valentine's Day commentary for you For the kings, but mostly I'm going to talk to you bitches directly and shit and tell you I hate your brains. I hate your spirit and shit because it's a Jezebel spirit. Alright? It's not saving anything. It's not a divine feminine and shit, okay? You cannot course correct. You cannot change. How many times do people have to tell you this? Alright? That you're stunning and brave. Don't need no man. You know the rest. Don't need no man and shit. The most victimized and shit. The most put upon and shit. And you guys you say Malcolm X, said that shit, like women are least respected and this whatever the fuck he said, and you probably hate Malcolm X and shit. You're gonna rewrite history and say it's why Betty Shabazz said that shit. Okay? Yeah. Chin, is this zesty? Am I being zesty enough for you motherfuckers? You don't know the meaning of sassy and shit. Okay? You don't know the meaning of sassy. I'm getting tired of everything that every retort by you guys is attack on somebody's sexual aspect and shit, okay? That tells, discerning men who use common sense and emotional intelligence that everything that you see is through the lens of your own hole down there, okay? Everything revolves around your hole, okay? All right? You wonder why motherfuckers is climbing over the walls down here in the slave quarters and shit. You wonder why they doing that shit, okay? But you'll never know because only thing you can see is only thing you can see is your own motherfucking ass, right? But like I just I'm lost words, I made all these goddamn videos and shit, man, and pretty much saying the same shit over and over again. But I think it's necessary. I think it's necessary that, men tell you what's what. And we tell you how we feel. Okay? Because we've been listening to bullshit for over 140 something fucking years. Ain't no change happen. Okay? We don't care what you do with your hole, we don't care how you dress or nothing like that, but we do not have to buy into it. You are not entitled to us. We are not products. We are not your personal property and shit, okay? You are not entitled to a soft landing after you fuck your shit up and whatnot. And after you fuck up several other people's shit, multiple generations of black people and shit, when you misrepresent and fuck off your children and shit, you don't raise them properly, you don't care about them, all you care about is, getting to the party, getting your lace front right, getting a BBL and a bunch of other shit, okay? I mean, it's fucking egregious. I was gonna stop right now, but fuck it, man. I'm just gonna keep shooting it, man. I'm shooting on you motherfuckers. I'm shooting on you because of this goddamn list. I'm probably gonna shoot some more shit, okay? I'm trying to be cool about this, man. Then you end up with a marathon of videos coming out on my goddamn channel. And you ain't gotta worry about nobody really seeing it unless you bitches ain't gonna find me unless you look for me. You have to look for me to fuck with me. Alright? I'm still gonna be here talking shit. And I want other men to be just talking shit. Just make a bunch of talking shit videos. I don't care. I want to annoy you and shit. It was this number 6 arguing back and forth with a woman. I don't argue with you motherfuckers. What you think, what you say does not matter because I've heard it a million times before whoever wrote this even wrote this sentence. And men are the prize, okay? There's more women on the planet than men, so does more of a thing make it more valuable or less? Use common sense that you don't have. Because you think like a child. Okay? I ain't gonna pay 50-50 for shit. If you want money for your bills, you don't have to earn it, the hard way. With that fucking headboard, with a goddamn football helmet and that shit so you don't get a concussion. You pecking that shit like a woodpecker. Alright? Am I using woman lingo? Want to be chased by a woman? I don't give a fuck, man. Who's gonna chasing who? Who's zooming who and shit? Seriously. And what's that shit about blocking a woman? You want to be able to, victimize somebody and just keep coming back and, getting your validation. Black women's negative aspect and hatred, their misandry runs hand in hand with their need for validation and shit. They need to get validation. You tell them, they're the queen mothers of the universe and they need to be able to keep fucking you up and shit. Okay, kinks? They need to keep doing that. You're not. All right? I don't need to ask you what you bring to the table because I already know you. If you throw it on the table, it's just the table becomes a donut because you threw your black hole on there. Right? And nobody cares how you dress or. I think I've covered that. Okay. Oh, man. Guess I run out of steam here. I don't know. So Kings, It's been a minute. It's a raw reaction to this fucking list. And I guess I'll take us out, right? If anybody's here listening, I'd like to thank you and ask you to bang my like button. But YouTube won't show it. They've been fucking with my stats for like a minute now. And eventually I'm going to give me a check off of that because of that bullshit. Just look for my moment. Pick your shots, Kings. So, keep your head on a swivel. Protect your bag. And above all else, do not make forward stewards of your family. It's goddamn women. Do not make them the mothers of your children. They can't do anything unless you make that false deal with them that are going there raw. And above all else, protect your seed. That refers to your children because the children are your future. They're your legacy. Okay, King? I love you to death, man. Alright? It's not in a zesty, a sassy way. I love you. I have survivors. I want you guys to have survivors remorse and shit, I'll take those things out. I'll go into the fire and shit, I'll martyr my fucking self. I'll cancel myself and shit for you because I want you brothers to be safe. I don't want no more lost generations of black men, falling in line and shit, doing dead math, okay, dead math, okay, dead math ain't math. I want you to live, okay? Nothing else. And my greatest wish, not about myself, is that you live your life, okay? You find out who you are for once in your life. You get these people hands out of your life, out of your pot, okay? You know what I'm saying? I want you to save yourself, black man. All right? All praise the Most High. All praise the Most High. Awesome.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.